So now that we've got our film loaded into the back of the camera, we're going to take a look at how we focus and how we set our exposure with the Hasselblad system. So in order to focus, in order to see the image in front of us, we first of all need to raise the waist level viewfinder here. And when you look down through the waist level viewfinder, what you should see is a projected image of whatever is in front of the lens here. Okay, if you don't see anything, if the focusing screen here, the ground glass is frosted over, what you need to do is take out the wind on lever here and wind it forward to reset the mirror position. Okay, so I'm looking through my viewfinder, I can see the image in front of me, so I'm happy that the mirror is reset and it's ready to take a picture. Now if I want to focus the image in front of me, what I need to do is I need to use the barrel on the front of the lens here, okay, nearest the body. That's my main focusing barrel. So as I move it clockwise, anti-clockwise, it then takes the image in and out of focus. Now some people are quite happy to focus by eye from the viewfinder. Other people like to be a bit more precise, sort of fine focus. And if you're one of those, you can use the loop. So there's a little switch just on the inside of, so if I can get you to see it here. So this little switch here, okay, if I push that to the right, up pops my focusing loop. So then when I put the camera back down, I can then bring my eye right up to the loop and again adjust my focus to a very, very fine degree. Okay, again, and then once you've got your fine focus established, you just press the loop back into the waist level viewfinder. Next, we're going to think about exposure. Now, as we mentioned earlier, these cameras don't have an inbuilt exposure meter, so if you want to find out what the exposure is for your subject, you need to have a light meter. So I've already pre-light metered for the scene in front of me, and I've established that at this lighting condition, the correct exposure is 125th of a second at f8, that's aperture 8. Now to dial that in on my lens, okay, I'm going to go here to this barrel here, okay, and you can see all of the aperture numbers on the scale already written out on the lens. So I've got 22, 16, 8, 11, 8, 5.6, 4, 2.8. So if I want to dial in f8, I just need to bring 8 in line with this white line on the center of the lens. That's already dialed in f8 for me, so it's very, very simple. If I now want to dial in 125th of a second, I'm just going to rotate the outer dial here, okay, until 125, that's 125th of a second, is in line with both the 8 and the line on the top of the lens. That's now the lens set at 125th of a second at f8.